up. It's just how I'm getting, but I can't take a knee cause I'm wearing all white. Me and my bros being twins, but we don't look alike. I don't take naps. Me and the money are way too attached to go and do that. Muscle relax. That in the split put me right on my back. I gotta unpack. Budget in black. I could go make enough money off that and not even rap. What's that? Facts. Contract max. I gotta bring this shit back. Hermes link. Ice blue mink. Tat on my ribs like I do not know what permanent is. They want me gone. Out of the picture. Bury me now, I only get bigger than word of my word of my. I'm so hot, yeah, I'm so right now. Who's not gay, bitch, let me find out. Keep getting close when I'm talking on the iPhone. Fans in the city, hate to see us on a high note. I switch flow like I switch time zone. Can't get no move, but you can't get milestone. Gotta do mansion, cause I outgrew condo. Gotta do Maybach, she wanna fuck on the drive home. Yeah, met her once and I got through. I'm never washed, but I'm not new. I know I said top 5, but I'm top 2, and I'm not 2, and I got one, cause you had one, but it's not one, nigga, nah. Hermes link, ice blue mink. Got on my ribs like I do not know what permanent is. They want me gone, baby the kicker. Bury me now, and I only get bigger as one of my niggas. word from a human, you made it, so you're the last person that I'm ever gonna ask. Tell me what's real, tell me what's fake. Why is everything about you a debate? What's the point of love? Every time I showed it, I was broken and it's supposed to be just the only one I hate. Why is there only one you but multiple religions? Why does every conversation end in a division? Why does everybody want to tell us how to live, but they won't listen to the same message that they give? Tell me how to feel, tell me what's wrong. I tried to call, pick up the phone, I'm on my own. Everybody said you coming back, man, why the hell is it taking so long? Why do I hurt? Why is there pain? Why does everything good always have to change? Why does everybody try to profit off another man's life and destroy it with a monetary gain? Tell me, are you black or are you white? I don't even really care, I just really want to know what's right. They've been saying one thing, but I've been looking in the book, and it seems like they've been lying for my whole damn life. Tell me where I'm going. Is it heaven or hell? I just hope this message reaches you well. Had a dream that I was walking with the devil, don't remember how it feels, but I swear that I remember the smell. Looked me right into my eye and told me everything I wanted could be mine if I gave up in the side of the cell. But I said I'd rather die than get mine down here. No fear, no man with a story to tell. Dear God, where were you when I needed it? When I fucked up and repeated it? When they set the bar and I exceeded it? My life is like a book that they've been judging by a cover, but they never took the time to fucking read the shit. I remember telling you my goals and my dreams, but you didn't even answer, so I guess you didn't believe in it. I remember sitting with a gun to my head, trying to ask you for some help, but you didn't believe in it. I don't want religion, I need that spirituality. I don't want a church, I need people to call a family. I don't want to tell my sins to another sinner just because he's got a robe when he went to some academy. I don't want to read it in the book, I want to hear from you. Don't want to learn it in my school because they hide the truth. Don't want to talk about it to another fuck human being, and that's the only reason that I even said this. Dear God, how do I take this darkness and turn it into light? How do I believe in a country where I speak to a man I've never seen with my own two eyes? How do I know that religions are made just to separate the world and create a whole disguise to keep us in these chains while the rich get richer and the poor pray to you and perpetuate a lie? How do I know this ain't some big joke? How can I have faith when there is no hope? How the hell does one man have $100 billion and we still have people on the street that are broke? There's a lot of things I want to talk about and get on my chest. I can't sleep because the devil won't let me rest. I used to be a fucking pastor in a church and I can still hear the screams of the kids being fucking molested. Do you hear me? I'm supposed to fear you, but you ain't said shit. So maybe it's you who actually fears me. I don't know the answer. free. Yeah, roll one, smoke one. When you live like this, you're supposed to party. Roll one, smoke one, and we all just having fun. We just roll one, smoke one. When you live like this, you're supposed to party. Roll one, smoke one, and we all just having fun. We get drunk, so we smoke weed. We're just having fun, and we don't care what we see. So what we go out, that's how it's supposed to be. Living young and wild and free. We don't care who sees. That's how it's supposed to be. Young and wild and free. Wake up every day, know that I am blessed, yeah. Counting on my day, getting on the jet, yeah. Pull up in a ride, I'm trying to bless, yeah. Why you wanna pay? You do it the best. I'm a high road, what? Yeah, you know I'm a high road, yeah. Yeah, you know I'm a high road, yeah. Yeah, you know I'm a high road, yeah. Please show me on my own phone. I said, please show me on my own phone. Yeah, I saw you gotta go fuck on your knees. Yeah, walk on your knees. I saw that car and that bitch ain't no lease. I am a beast. Look at my pockets, they so obese. Yeah, they so obese.
Hey, can you hear me right now? I know you got your mic off, but you should be able to hear me. I guess not. Hey, can you hear me right now? Or no, you got a phone. You got two phones. Alright. What the fuck is going on, guy? Wow, I'm sorry.
What's stopping you? Are you tired? Get enough sleep.
Hey, so how you feeling right now? I'm good. All you need is an old phone. Like the second cam I got is this literally a $10 Android phone I got from some guy. But you got to be on the same Wi-Fi, and it's right on your app. If you go to settings, there's a yellow box for doubles and then there's a blue box for settings. You just turn the Grand Cam, or it just says Cam app, because now they added the Grand Cam app. I still can't get that to work. it's supposed to be where you can have them both on one device or some shit. I don't know, but I don't think they've come out with that. But yeah, I've always tried to get this before I started streaming. And a little trick, if you ever, meet somebody cool like myself, you just turn your board on and the timer will stop. Oh, I did it too late. No, go back on time. And it won't time out now, so it'll take the timer off. Yeah, like if you had to take a piss or something, go to the bathroom. But yeah, all you need is any device. Like if you got an Apple phone, yeah, I don't have an iPhone, my son does, but it's easier with that. But it's just another phone. You just gotta have the same Wi-Fi, and it's a pain in the ass sometimes getting them to sync up and the internet's gotta be good. But yeah, it's so much. You can do so much, man. All I do is rearrange my room fucking all the time. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's pretty easy. Oh, you go to Facebook. I don't know. I don't ever recommend Facebook or social media, but if you go to Facebook groups and just put Grandboard Online, Grandboard Social, Grandboard Nation, and you just type in the search like two cams, it'll bring up all the topics of like threads. But all the time people are asking because the whiteboard you gotta see. We got the same board. When I bought mine, I was without a board for 6 weeks because it needed a firmware update. The static electricity was bothering me, and I was calling Japan and shit. But yeah, it's pretty cool, man. If you need everything will be on those Facebook pages because that's where you got such a big following. Rainbow's on fire, and yeah, that sucks. So I'm trying to do a some. Well, they do have that, but nobody uses it because the messages app is horrible. Have you tried Grand Card? Well, that you can't. It's the same thing, so you don't have to use your app from the Grand Board app. So you keep track of all your stats and all your words and your friends. And you can chat that way, but nobody really uses it. I mean, there's no like group. That's the thing is because people post on the Facebook thing. And you got so many, and there's tournaments. There's cash money, to play for PayPal. Not that I recommend gambling, yeah, but there's a lot of shit. I mean, it's just yeah. I almost bought that, but it actually works, right? You play online? Yeah. Yeah, I got the Eagle board, same thing. Heck yeah. Right. Man, I've spent so much money on adapters trying to get for the phone, so Type C to HDMI, and none of them fucking work. There's one that works if you got a Samsung, 10, like my girlfriend, she has one, and it works, but that's it. Yeah. Well, you got half the battle right there, bro. Yeah. You gotta stay plugged in. I keep this phone here, this ring camera. It stays plugged in, and I was like, damn, I might as well use my webcam. Are you familiar with Android boxes? Well, basically, um, it's just a box, but it's got a HDMI. HDMI. It's got HDMI port, three USB ports. So I got my wireless mouse hooked up to it. Then I got one webcam hooked up to it, and that's my main camera, the big one there. But yeah, and it's got a microphone on it. Walmart sells them for $15. Dude, I got that one. Yeah, I got right here. It's basically you just have to if you want to focus it. I mean, you have to manually do it. You got to turn the little lens. But yeah, for 1588, when these C920s or whatever I got two of them. It's a Logitech, yeah, but that was like $80. And that was a discount because my buddy got a free bait. You know what I'm saying? And it's expensive, but like I said, you go to Amazon and they've had it for 6 years, the webcam, and it's got a microphone in it that works for like $13. And I mean, I had somebody showed me, I learned that on the Facebook page. But I would just start a dummy account or something, you know what I mean? Just a stupid account if you can still do that. I don't know how that shit works, but and just go to the Facebook groups, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's just all groups, and if you just type in Grandboard, shit, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm not proud of it, but it does keep me in touch with old fan, people I can't reach. But I try not to scroll on it. Shit. Oh god, yeah. That's why I got into darts, man. I'm like, I gotta do something with my time, something more productive. And I met so many good people. Like, it's like a dart fan. It's like a good community, a family. Even people from, across the United States and even in other countries. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't mean people are perfect. Yeah, everybody's still human beings, but it's a collectively nice, to meet some good people around the shit. Yeah, yeah. Right, that's what I'm saying. They're humans, but at least they treat everybody good, and they're trying to be, like, it's just amazing. You can see that, and yeah, I've had, there's been fights at the bar. We're not no big out brawls, but stupid shit. But that, that's it's gonna happen when you got alcohol involved a lot of times, and competition. But it's good people, and I'm so glad I got into darts. I got a little obsessed with it. But it's been 2 years, man, and this grandboard, you're gonna love it. I mean, once you get start utilizing, like I said, tournaments you like, they're even doing like blind draws. But they do it because they have remote doubles, so you and I could be partners against. Yeah, okay, yeah, you got that, yeah. But I mean, that's all new, and they keep doing that. You know what I mean? They keep updating and yeah. Well, and yeah, I almost bought that board because we got the one that's from Arachnid. It's the 2000 or something thousand, and we tried to play online, and it was just poor. I mean, it might have been just our beginning doing it, but then I was really getting. I watched a lot on YouTube, but then there's other ones like the Target Nexus has, but now their community is smaller, but they're all good players. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, 2,700, man. But see, and here, those people that have those are buying a converter chip. This guy was selling them and making them. You get to take the chip from the grand board and put it into the arachnids or the G3s and all that, because so they can play online. It's all about playing online, and it's off the chain when it's free. You don't pay shit. Okay. Wait, where are you at? I'm Midwest. You gotta be. Where? Minnesota. I'm in Wisconsin. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I see that now. But I just saw Bud Sag. I smoke a lot of weed. I call it my Proline Smokery. Because that's awesome. Cause, yeah. But that's cool. Yeah. They, they, you know how much they pay? I've heard it's thousands a month to be on the servers. That's just what I heard. Now, I'm not saying this right, but it's definitely expensive if people rather, like you said, get a damn bar board like that. And that's why, I got my bull shooter app and shit and the hot button. Right, to own the board though, right? And pay that. Yeah, man, my buddy won one and fucking he's risked $30 on like a 20 line drawing, and he hit it. It was awesome. It's an older G1, but dude, it's fucking awesome. For real, like I mean, it was epic that he got it because I already had my grand board, a couple other people in this town, we got him. And man, he got that. It's like, but that's what sucks. He's got the nice, fancy, bar board, but he can't play online. That's all I do. Fucking too much. It's not quality darts, but it's fucking darts. I call it therapy, man. Uh huh. No doubt. I understand. Just like I never wanted to get more darts than the set I had. I got a nice set of Target Curve for free. The owners of the bar and friends, they bought it for me, and they're distributors. But now I got four. I got these GTs. I got 3 sets of darts the past week, all for $50 because it's good deals. And now I'm in between darts. It's fucking. I'm one of those people. I'm gonna have a suitcase walking around with fucking darts, and I'm like, no, I don't want to be that guy. Shit. Yeah. Right. Right, because it's that, that you get, it's almost muscle memory, but this game is 89, 90% mental. It's such a mental fucking game, and I'm back to kids. But I love it. It's I took 3 sets of darts with me, and if I just start doing bad a little bit, it's like, oh, fuck these darts. And then that's going to be that. And then one's 14, 15 grams total, and the other one's 18. I'm like, I'm screwing myself. Right. Yeah. That's why I have a skill too for weighing my darts, of course. But that works out. That's awesome. But now, yeah, my buddy started doing that, and it's like, holy shit. And I was even telling most people, like, the accessories, the tips and the shaft and the flight, all basically weigh 1 gram, but it's more like 2. It fluctuates. But I thought, for the most part, I thought it was 1. But I like the light dart. That's why these GTs, they're like 14 grams, and I call them, because sometimes I start dropping my elbow and my shoulder, so the dart hits the wall. I call them Brucey darts, like, I'm like feminine throwing it, basically. And that's what I said when it's ladies' night, so I get the 14-gram darts, and man, I could pop them in there. It'd just be awesome until it wasn't awesome, then it was awful. You know what I mean? So it's like 14 grams, 18 grams, and I was like, man, I'm just messing myself. It's right. Well, see, that's my problem. There's so many different ways to throw different. I think I throw 100 different ways, and you can't be consistent unless you're throwing from the same perspective. I can't hold my arm up and get it down. I call myself lazy, but holding my arm up, with the elbow up, and holding it there before I shoot is really hard for me because I'm lazy. But you still have even people that don't do that. You have like a set point where you pull back and throw. But man, I was like, I've thrown so many different ways. Like one time I'm throwing from this perspective up here or down here. And it's like, how am I ever going to be consistent if I get that down and follow through? Just all you got to do is remember follow through. No, it's better. The double, single letters are then comes the double. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, these people. Every time I get to a B, I'm fucked up and I go tumbling straight down. And I started stopping the play. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna quit playing when I start playing like shitty. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, and if I don't know if you warm up, but when I took the time to try to practice, at least warm up before, because we have a bar. We have tournaments every weekend, and now I play the Grand 7 days a week. You know what I mean? I haven't in over a year tried to actually warm up. I mean, I just started playing some games, and I know if I would put in some practice, it would be better. But it's that jumping in the game, and then you start getting that muscle memory, and you start popping them in, and it's good stuff. Yeah, yeah, and that's my well, see, and that's what and they, well, you probably played the animals. The, well, it's a computer. It goes on algorithms. Like, there's more people just addicted when you're throwing good about 3.5 marks around. You play the gorilla, and the gorilla's just gonna he's beast mode. It's even worse when you get up to the elephant and the lion. But man, I've had two friends that be over here, and I'm like, dude, I'm tired. I'm like, I can't throw no more. Go ahead. They start playing the gorilla, and they would play 10, 20 games, and they lose every time because he would, no matter how close you get to beating him, if you don't stay at like 3.5 marks, he's gonna win. And they just dig. So they actually made a Facebook group page. Some people post your gorilla scores here, and I was like, see, there's a group of you guys. But it's good. It teaches you. It's not, I mean, you're playing against the computer. It's an animal, but if you come straight across 29, I'm just a little bit north there, Merrill. Uh, oh, 29 goes from east-west. It runs from Minneapolis to Wausau, through here to Green Bay. Sorry, I'm like, yeah. So I'm north central basically, right? And I thought everybody knew where 29 is, but if you just directly went east from Minneapolis, in 2.5 hours you're about 2.5. You said you're in Minneapolis, right? Yeah. Yeah. Gordon, no, I've only been there 10 years, but I've heard that. I don't know Gordon. Where the hell is Gordon? Okay, I've been to Superior, and that's north of here. That's way up north, and I'm trying to think what. Hey, I'm not good with the high because there's like letters and shit here. I don't know what. Yeah, the county roads are like letters. There's AA. It's like a fucking rating on the grant board and shit. But how about you? Where'd you get your board from? If you don't mind, did you have it sent to you, or did you go to Hudson? Oh, okay. See, I ordered mine, and they were gonna ship it in 3 days, but and my buddy was going to Hudson or to St. Paul, so I rode with them. I'm like, shit, man, stop. I'm just gonna grab my board. I'll call them, tell them, and it's a little like storage place. It's so small. I expected like a bigger store because it's like they run the leagues out of there and shit. This is a small place there, Hudson, and I picked up my board instead of having to wait for them to mail it. I got in. They paid me the $25 I paid for shipping. Yeah, these things are on fire. They might have like 3 people working in customer service, and I had called Japan on my buddy's phone. He has international calling. I called them, and they were so super supportive when they couldn't speak very good English. Well, they finally got one guy good, and his English was very small, limited. But they started seeing this problem happening. It was popping up. Everybody was going, "Hey, my board is just flashing orange. It won't do nothing. It's useless." And it was all the whiteboards, the new ones. And they sent a new PC or motherboard, the main unit in the back, and a new button because they thought the silver one was causing the static electricity. And man, it was a mess. I went into depression for 6 weeks. I was like, what do I do? I'm like, this is bullshit. I got other dartboards, but like I said, the Eagle board is just as good as the Granite. I mean, not just as good. It's pretty close. It's good quality, but the app is almost similar to this one. But nobody was playing. Then they wouldn't up. They never updated the fucking app. I don't understand it, but that's since Well, yeah, and Grandpa's been doing great about that, but I mean, the Facebook page is, because there are people getting ripped off all last summer for trying to order Grandboards and Grandboard parts. Yeah, because A to Z Darts is the only distributor that in the United States they don't, Grandboard don't send it to anybody else except A to Z. A to Z then sends it to like a bar here. There's other distributors in the United States, but A to Z gets them, and then they go somewhere. But you can't call A to Z, and you can't call nobody else except Japan. Yeah, uh, yeah, fucking right. We show up and there's people like on Marketplace, yeah, like that's what I think a lot of the plan of it. Now I know you started on that shit. I hate even saying the word, but it's starting to become apparent now. Yes, well, there's been two. And they had a training for the county officers. Yeah, there's been a lot of drones, and I try not to talk about that because people think, you're crazy seeing drones. He's all fucked up. I bet. Like, yeah, yeah, yep. Like the red one. I mean, okay, right. I meant to say the ones that he's not supposed to, like the jetliner or pilots were. Okay, yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, yeah. And how could they? And see how hard that would be to pinpoint somebody. You know what I mean? No shit. There's been some big ones lately. Like I've tried to. My buddy's like, "You see it?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it because I do think I see it." It was huge. Like, that's just was that. I don't know what the initials are, but is that the smaller one that you? Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, got you. Huh. Oh shit. Nice. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, that probably that has to be. That's a long. That's a long distance. But what happens if like so when it loses you lose control or you know yeah well you say well, you lose that control like is it just it stays in hovers at that whatever level? Oh, that's awesome. It's got GPS or whatever you know. Just so like you're like is that what the lost phones apps are like? You know like I got one on mine I've never used it. But yeah How much do you think you paid for yours? I mean, how much you think? Yeah, how much did you pay? Sorry. Right. How much did you stake on? 500? Oh, that's not bad. I thought it'd be a little more. Because I know the smaller ones. I had a friend that he was really into it. It was like 100, 200 bucks. That's still a lot, but I mean, I figured you gotta be able to take some great videos. Damn, man, I've seen one. All right, a terabyte? Holy shit, that's pretty huge. And Matt, with that kind of coverage, I mean, you could see a lot of shit. I keep looking back at my camera like a jackass. Yeah, it's hard to do that too because you can't see the camera. Right there, that's good. That. That looks like that's the cloud. Now is that above the cloud? The cloud line? Holy shit, that's awesome. Wow. Fuck yeah, that thing's it's like being in a fucking airplane. Holy cow. That's yeah. Uh, do you control the camera? Can you, or does it just steady position up and? Oh wow, that's amazing. Yeah. Right. That's insane. I mean, it makes perfect sense, but like, yeah. Because now we're starting with all this technology. Yeah, this shit's just awesome. Yeah, yeah, what they were able to do for real. Anytime you get close to something they don't want to know about, it's always like, all of a sudden your shit don't work. Oh, the fucking microwave towers, I call them. Shit. Did you see all the, man, oh, huh? Yeah, no doubt. See, that's, yeah, for real. But I mean that's crazy. Like those most people say, oh, it's like, that's just a cell tower. But come to find out, there's a lot more to it. Yes, and it's against us. They've already done they've done experiments, and it affects everybody's moods and shit like that. It's man, holy shit. Right, Yeah. Yep. No, it does. Have you ever heard of Paradise, California? Where all this, there were supposed to be forest fires and all the thing that was left was the trees, not even burnt. You know, it's direct energy weapons. I believe. But the technology's been there, and I mean, you guys, yeah, that's right. And it's Tesla's, I believe, my limited research or readings. It's a lot of the Tesla's, you know, his that data that they confiscated all of his paperwork and shit right away when he was basically dying and poor drunk. But he wanted to give everybody, I believe, and the pyramids are also part of that. I think it's all going to be coming out and more understandable. But you get what I'm saying? Like, I believe that there's, if you look, I was looking on, there's in Texas, they have a mini. There's like it's like a Tesla tower, what it was, whatever he had. I don't know if he had built it or was trying to, but the electricity should be free. It's man, that's crazy. But yeah, drone going through, seeing it in the storm and shit. That's awesome. We're not in the drone in the storm, but you said yours. You got it. Yeah, I got you. All right. Yeah. Same. That's awesome. See, right. I mean, that verifies that you know, you're telling your buddy, you're sitting there telling your buddy this. You're not trying to make some shit up. Like, right. You know, that's what dismissive. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. No shit. I fucking around. Like you said, if they wanted to take down some a drone or anything you had, somebody had, they could literally do it. If we, the technology that we have, you know, let's be real. There's right 10 times a minimum better. Yeah, and whatever happened in 1975, I was a year I was born, I'm 45, but they were the first online, you know, that was back in 1975, and I was like, shit, I didn't even see the internet, so I don't know. I had to be 96, 95, 96, whatever. 20 years there. So that's legit. So yeah, that's, you know, that somebody in power has the, especially the government, which is just people, but it's people that, and I'm getting started down that road. Targeting, or like, man, I believe me, I've seen many of those, or not the drones, but there's a people that are called, it's targeted, and you know, people, they try to dismiss them as crazy, but then they actually physically find little implants in their bodies and stuff, and these people aren't crazy. They're what they came up with that. Right. Right, and that's what. Well, yeah, that's what normally. I mean, you're gonna try to rationalize it. What the heck? And then you start questioning yourself. Then, but I'm the same way like you. It's like, hey, I ain't got no initiative here except to be honest, tell the truth. I ain't trying to get just wasting my time to tell somebody a fucking story. I ain't got time for that shit. And yeah, I gotta tell you what you don't want to hear, but you're gonna tell you, hey, I like, no doubt, I like to. Right? I mean, treat everybody decent, don't be an asshole, and be respectful. That's real simple. Yeah, don't put your hands on people just because you're angry or can't get your way. I had to teach myself that shit, and then my kids. Yeah. And what happened after 90% of the time? Your friends, all of a sudden, even if you weren't friends, I mean, I've seen that happen so many times, but right, yeah, the offended snowflakes they call them. Exactly. But that's what the agenda is to get divide and conquer, and everybody wants everybody at each other, like the politics, Democrat, just right, because yeah, yeah, like the cancel culture, whatever that shit is. I don't really know it, but I've heard them. Yeah, Coke and but that's what I mean. If you look back with Hitler's time or with the Nazi, that the same thing. Like political correctness is a tool, and that's to get people, in that. Well, yeah, that's not. But I mean, the propaganda and all that stuff, but the political correctness, like, oh, you're gonna offend somebody, but like the transgender bullshit, the man, that sick shit. Right. Well, my friend's got a daughter. She's like, I don't know. I got two friends. Their kids are in school. They're telling them, I never heard pansexual, all this, not they're now. I'm like, oh my god! But I already knew this because the transhumanism thing, what I mean. Everything is indoctrinated. It's what it's planned. It's what they're doing, and they can easily do it. You can manipulate the masses, especially with this technology. That's why I said Facebook. Yeah, I've never recommended it to somebody because of it's blatant. Oh, yeah, and that's why I don't watch TV. There's six companies that own the media, but now Trump did try to buy a media company. Well, yeah, I mean, they've already proven that there's substantial evidence that, and I don't even know what's going on, but like it seems like Biden wasn't even really the president, and I've seen a few things where they show that Trump was still the commander in chief at a base, and it's like, yeah, he did an interview, right? Yeah, Handy, yep. Right. I mean, the Democratic Party is straight up was socialism. Trying, it's not. This has been done, planned. Right. It's fucking crazy. I think we're there, and it's so scary because you know what I mean. They're trying to pay everybody. Now we get with the COVID shit. I think that's the part of that. But the election thing is just insane. It's like all the fucking fraud. Right, that's the right, and he won by landslide. That's the thing, and they proved it. And it showed that Joe Biden got more votes than Obama did in the whatever. You know, there's no way. No way. It's insane. Right. Exactly. Well, whoever in the CIA, I don't know if it was Dulles, where it said when the lie is so big that everybody, you don't know what to believe because there's so much shit that's confusion. That's the goal. And think about it, it's like fuck, and the shit that's happening right now, and just half the shit, little shit we talked about. That's a small amount. All this stuff's happening. It's like fuck. I forget it. People. Exactly. Right, and they don't, and I don't think I'm better than them. But there's that's a real thing. I mean, it's real. Like we were trained from as kids. The TV it's called programming for a reason. I mean, legitimately, there's the the patent and shit. It's crazy. So we've been, not indoctrinated, but what's the word? Damn, I can't think of what I'm trying to say. But basically, the schooling is all indoctrination, and that they teach us things. What do we learn from people that raise us? But we were sent to school to get to learn, but everything was like, look at the shit they're doing now. But anyway, what else? What choice do you have? If you even the homeschooling now, they're entangled in that shit. Right? Hell yeah, yeah. I've been doing that at the age of 40, and I want to learn as much as I can, and I'm not very knowledgeable about like mechanics. I was sitting and watching, have coffee, and watch my uncle and hold a flashlight for hours and just try to learn. You know what I mean? Ask questions. Yeah, my buddy's got out. He's very skilled like that, especially the welding and the man. He's got more shit, but I want to learn from him. Like, dude, you got so much knowledge. Right, when you can do it for much less. And then feel good about it, that, hey, that was pretty easy. Right, yeah, you know what I mean? It's more rewarding. Yeah, I was the same. I was working in casinos, before I moved up here to Wisconsin. But I would pay, it was easier for me to just pay somebody to do it instead of, hey, you know what, I need to learn how to do this. And I changed the starter here, in this, off of the 89 Dodge mini truck. It was a fishing truck I bought and drove it up here to Wisconsin from by Chicago. And man, I didn't. My cousin's like, shit, just get under here. There's only two bolts. Put the fucking jumper cables on the battery. And I was like, dude, I felt like $1 million. Next day, I came back and just took those two bolts out and replaced a starter. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck yeah, I should learn this shit. And like I said, take away that, paying somebody, do something overpaying somebody, and you can do it. No doubt. Absolutely. Convenience, right? I'll pay for convenience. I hate when I overpay, but I'll pay that convenience fee. Whatever it is, if I have to, if I want it done right away, and John can do it over here right away, and I can't. It's like shit. John's got the tools for that. Okay, I'm gonna pay him. But I mean, I want to keep getting tools and learning more. But I've been playing too much damn darts. Speaking of, I gotta get. Let's finish this medley here, and I gotta get clean this apartment. And I was supposed to do that when I walked in, but here I'm First thing I did was turn on the dartboard. I got a problem. Hey, my name's Rob, but I just know you as MPLS blood sack. But hey, Louis, it's a pleasure talking to you, bud. And you got my number if you have any questions or if you're hooked something. Give me a call if you don't want to. I can answer. I can give you an answer. Find the answer for you. You know what I mean? If need be, give me a call. Bud. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Except at the end of the day, I was going to do the same. Thank you. All right. All right. Nice talking to you, bud. All right. Later. Let's see. All right. Well. Woo! All right. Okay. Um, yeah. Damn. My dignity. Oh, man. Not again. Oh shit. Oh, come on now. Nice group in there. Oh, shit. Four balls. Yeah. Okay.
Had to wait at the club, but now I don't, cause everything is on me. The drinks is on me, the bitches, the hotel, the weed is all free. Can't hide me so high, we see the whole street. We hide me so far, we be the whole fleet. PGO, late, there's no sleeping. DJ with a great song, come drink, come party all night long. Charlie, no sleeping. Candy paint with the white on top. Lambo doors or the woo up drop. If you busy plotting on what I got, kick in your door, swat you got. $100,000 on the tabletop. Half price my whip, same price my watch. Got no jumbo, but I ball a lot. Bitch on your stomach, I do it all. Candy paint with the white on top. Lambo doors or the woo up drop. If you busy plotting on what I got, kick in your door, swat you got. $100,000 on the tabletop. Half price my whip, same price my watch. Got no jumbo, but I ball a lot. Bitch on your stomach, I do it all. Did you know that was good when she gave me top? Kicked out the road, said thanks a lot. Goddamn, I love people like a Michael Scott. I can do things that your man cannot. Got the slab boy coming down and I'm hot. Everybody say that I gotta restart. Even though my final form ain't none of that. I'm so better, you motherfuckers. How you comprehend what you ain't understanding? Found out all the bands and I with the bandits. Diamonds going crazy, that ain't on the dance floor. Got a lot of ass, nothing I can handle. Flavorless, whatever, you should try a sample. Baby, I'm the boss, I'm Tony
So that's exactly what you need, a switch blade. Cut yourself again. Dude, I just talked to this guy for almost 40 minutes. I'll tell you more about it from Minneapolis. Real stories.
Yeah, my life is bitch, but you know nothing about it. Been to hell and back, I can show you vouchers. I'm rolling sweets, I'm smoking
Oh my
sour.
goodness.
Married to the game, but she broke her vows. That's why my bars are full of broken bottles. And my nightstands are full of open bottles. I think about more than I forget, but I don't go around fire expecting not to
Yeah, you need a
and these
switchblade.
niggas know I lay them down.
Hurt yourself good.
Bitches try to kick me while I'm down, I break your leg. Money outweighing problems on the triple beam. I'm sticking to the script, you niggas skipping scenes. Be good or be good at it. Fucking right, I got my gun, semi-automatic. Yeah, put the nigga name out, so I guess it's fuck what they say. I'm hiding this bitch up and away, man. I'm a couple of days, okay, you want me up in the cage, then I'll come out in beast mode. I got this world stuck in the same combination, it's the cheat code. This bitch, motherfucker, blood gang, and I'm in bleed mode. All about my dough, but I don't even check the peephole. So you can keep knocking, but won't knock me down. No love lost, no love found. It's a little too late to say that you're sorry now. You kick me when I was down, but when you say it's done, that's right, it's over. I don't need you no more, don't wanna see you no more. Bitch, you get over. It's so me nothing right. You ran me into the ground, what goes around goes around. I don't need you no more. That's right, you know. And I don't need you no more, don't wanna see you. Bitch, you get over. You get over. And I don't need you no more. I'm alive again, more alive than I have been in my
Yeah, you need a
whole
switchblade.
entire life. I can see people's ears perk up and
Take about 12, 13 weeks for you to get it.
been sicker than most. Shit's been a bit thick again. They say I'm competent and stick, but I get a hard dick from the shit now. Stick it in. I ain't never giving in. I'm getting crossed into the wind. Complete freedom. Look at these rappers, how I treat them. So fucked up, but I join them when I beat them. They call me a freak 'cause I like to spit on these pussies before I eat them. And get these rap cocksuckers on stage, but I fuck you. When you need them, snap the mic from them. Bitch, I'ma let you finish in a minute. Yeah, the rappers tight, but I'm punch for the greatest verse of all time. So you might wanna go back to the last tonight, you know. Scribble out them rhymes you were gonna spit and start over from scratch and write new ones. But I'm afraid that it ain't gonna make no difference when I rip the shit and tear it in half tonight. It's a legitimate rush. You feel the bass up from the place all the way to the parking lot, fellas. Set fire to the mic and ignite the crowd. You can see the sparks from hot metal. Cold-hearted from the day I hold guard to the game. My soul started to rock, fella, when I'm not even in my heart. You can still get roasted, cause Marxist. Yes, no, I'm top pulling from the top. I'm not gonna stop, hope standing on my book, not really glory. That means I'm on top of my game, and it don't stop till my hits don't hop anymore. When you're so good that you can't say, cause it ain't even cool for you to sound cocky anymore. People just get sick cause you spit these bullshit true to dribble and drop anymore. And you can never break my stride, you never slow the moment, in any moment I'm so low. You never take my pride, cause I flow slow, venom in the opponent is getting no worse. Mark my words, ain't letting up, resisting, that's no blood. I don't give a fuck, keep giving them hell. Women do what I fell is needed, I'm lost, you get no love. It's a little too late to say that you're sorry now. You kicked me when I was down, but what you say is done. It's over. No more, don't wanna see you no more. Bitch, you get over. It's only nothing but hate. You ran me into the ground. What comes around goes around. How can you know? That's right, you know. I don't need you no more. I don't wanna see you no more. Bitch, you get over. Bitch, you get over.
What a nightmare.
I don't need you no more. Bitch, you get over. The day starts with a coffee, ends with a wine tips. Forever getting ready, so she's never on time for anything. But she gets that come get me. Look in her eyes, well it kinda scares me. The way that she drives me, she drives me wild.
Oh, nice. Nice, that's it.
Oh, crazy, she can't help but amaze me. The way that she dances, celebrates, takes chances, and wears her heart on her sleeve. Yeah, she's crazy, but her crazy's beautiful to me. She makes plans for a weekend, can't wait to go out, till she changes her mind, says let's stay on the couch and watch TV, and she falls asleep. Beautiful, crazy, she can't help but amaze me. The way that she dances, ain't afraid to take chances, and wears her heart on her sleeve. Yeah, she's crazy, but her crazy's beautiful to me. She's unpredictable, unforgettable. It's unusual, unbelievable. How I'm such a fool. Yeah, I'm such a fool. Beautiful, crazy, she can't help but amaze me.
What up? I can't type it. You changed the colors. What? What are you talking? I was wondering about you yesterday. Whenever I thought you did that, I just went to change it. Oh, maybe that's why I might have fucked it up. Who knows? You changed it to some color. I can't remember what it said. Where'd my picture go? Where's my picture at? Oh, I just got. See, I got my own little traveling thing. So, dude, I just talked to this guy. Well, it's long. The rest of this day is a long period of time, though. Damn it! Don't tell me I got my stuff torch. Son of a bitch. I had to smoke anything. That's when you changed the color too, then, right? Did you change the color then? I didn't do it on purpose. I'm sure. Hearts. What the hell is that? That might be somebody for us. That's you. That's fucking. What's it to say? What did you hear come out of my mouth? What did you say? When did I say something? Your message said, "Come on, that's the shittiest thing I've ever heard come out of your mouth." And I know it's.
Saying that I changed it to that.
I know. I didn't.
You were supposed to say that's the silliest shit.
Oh, silly. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. The silliest shit. I gotta find my torch. Motherfucker. It's right here. Nope. Right here.
I gotta find some fucking headphones around there somewhere.
I got headphones in my mouth. Headphones.
Hey, I got something better than headphones.
I got those Bose.
Better than headphones, but I got something better than headphones.
What is that? Them are headphones or they're ear. What are those called? Headphones. Them are called headphones.
These are called
Headphones, motherfucker. Come on. I heard my echo.
You see Bose now.
Oh yeah, Bose is just a brand. It is. That's a great brand. You got the Bose earbuds too.
It's the big boy ones. Big boy.
You put those on so nobody talk to you.
Yeah, what? It's called noise canceling shit. Right?
Yep, that's what it is. Boy, you cancel out me, motherfucker. You're on the phone right now. So this guy, I'm pretty sure he His name is Budsack, or it's Mini MNPS on a dartboard game. But he wanted to know. He just got his board. He got a white board just like me. I'm sorry about the details, but he didn't know how to get the two cameras working, and he wouldn't turn his microphone on. So I showed him my number.
Hold on so I can hear your fucking
Oh.
nonsense about darts.
Well, no, it's about this guy I just met. He Anyway, I just gave him my number. He called me right away because he wanted to know how to put the two cameras up. He don't use Facebook and shit, but he does have drones. He's from Minneapolis, but it was funny that he's up this time throwing darts, and he throws a lot of darts. But other than that, we sit there talking for 40 minutes on the phone while our dart game is just sitting there, paused. It's basically just turn the timer off.
What about your hustle games? Did you talk about your hustle games?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're on the. That's what I was getting at. It's just weird like that how that happened. But we were talking about drones. Like he's like, because something I said intrigued him, and he's like, you ever see drones? I tell him about. I was like, yeah. I just told my buddy we were driving down, we saw a really big one. I was like, I just don't want to talk about it right now. He's like, yeah. He's like, because his goes down 2 miles. He's got like a nice top of the line. I need a light. Don't be teasing me that you got a lighter. I got my torch. It doesn't. I can light it. Watch this shit, bro. I'll fix shit. He likes to learn things. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like what we talked about before. Learn like growing, anything. Just learn to do shit yourself, not pay. And
That's right. I was gonna ask you want to put that small tent over there.
yeah, I don't because it's too. You know what I mean? How hot? Not hot, but you know what I'm talking about. And I got $1,000 electric bill I got to pay.
No, it don't fuck with your electric bill.
No, I was just I was.
I promise you that.
No, yeah, you told me that. But I mean, the electric bill is just somebody just blurted out on the side. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's not the. It's the people fucking like that Rick, man, that fucking piece of shit. I told you.
I mean, you just gotta clean up who you fucking hang with.
Oh, dude, I just stopped talking to that dude.
In a separate room, you ain't gonna smell it unless you got the fucking thing, the door wide open on it.
Yeah, I'm just talking. Hey, what worries me is the people that in the cats. You know what I mean? The people that are where too many. Even if nobody comes around, if one word gets to somebody, if anybody, I would be tripping balls. Yeah, right. I don't even fuck with nobody. Like you wouldn't believe. How many weekends you think you got hurt with that thing last time? Remember at Menards or Home
This is
Depot?
a different one.
You got another one? That's a straight out.
It was Fleet Farm that I got hurt.
Yeah, that's all right. Sweet.
They sent me the wrong fucking one though, man.
Who sent you the wrong one? Wish?
Yeah, I guess I'll have to deal with it.
Well, that's good. So you just got that? Well, you got a battery. When you went shopping on Wish one night, didn't you? Spent about $60, and you're getting packages every day.
No, actually, I had a bunch of credit on Wish.
Credit? You just give a guy credit? Let me on.
You gotta finesse, my friend, finesse.
Finesse them. You're finessing a website? That's insane. And if I don't find it either.
You know, I have confidence in my game. I can finesse
A finesser?
anything I want.
Can you sell ice to an Eskimo?
If I really fucking tried to, I bet you I could.
Well, then you're an escalator. Alright. Oh, don't. Look, I got two things. I'm not.
I had this Dodge Caliber. Do you remember the Dodge Caliber or not?
No, I really don't. That's why you brought that up today, and I was like,
Okay, Google.
yeah, let me see.
Picture of a maroon Dodge Caliber.
Yes, it's my jog dual memory. Thorough good. How good do you check it? Thorough good. Thorough
The
good.
fucking car I had when we first
But see this picture you speak of. No, I've never been. That looks like your dream car. Is that why you like it?
No.
Yes.
No,
I've never seen
I'm
you
a
drive a
dream
car. Never seen you drive a Dodge Caliber. And I don't have bad memory like that.
Well,
I only know you had the Cadillac. When you were, I don't remember what you were driving when you came by Germany. Yeah, you didn't have the Cadillac then. So probably, you probably, I don't remember. Maybe I just never saw your car.
ever since I moved from Merrill to Warsaw, I've had that maroon thing until I got the Cadillac.
Right, I don't know when that was. When I worked at Northern Wire, I remember I went to G3 for.
It would have been December of 2017, yeah.
Yeah, I was in jail during that time or something. I don't know, really. That was September, October, November.
And I didn't get the Cadillac until the following, not the,
Yeah.
a year and 2 months later, or a year and 2 months later. Following, yeah.
Right, but I remember, so for the 2 years from I left Northern Wire, I didn't see you except for one time you came by the house, I think, with Paige. I think that was after I left Northern Wire. And then
When you were there.
I was at Northern Wire then? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But since I moved from that apartment, when I went to jail in September of whatever year, I would say 16, because
It fucking sucks, man, because I'm fucking left-handed. So how the fuck am I gonna be opening up a knife like this?
I don't know. So,
Backwards.
switch it from one hand to the other quickly. I'd throw it from this hand to this hand. You want to see me? I'll show you. Like this, you ready? Hey, this is that good stuff. Remember that when I had the puddle it broke off the whole thing? Like now it's another.
Stuff too.
Huh?
Hey, it's that good stuff too. Right there.
And I'm trying to get to that, but I haven't been able to because I played darts. I ain't lying.
See, that's your problem.
My problem is your attitude about my problem. That's my problem.
No, I'm just trying to be constructive criticism right here.
Well, right, I know. I got a lot of problems.
You know,
And bitch ain't one.
I have a addiction with pussy. That stopped me from getting where I need to go on my goddamn man.
Well,
You know,
it doesn't impede you. I hope you know,
it
Beer.
won't stop me. It won't stop me.
It's like a saber tooth. It's like a saber tooth.
Never gonna stop me.
Bang.
Stop.
Well, I chose to stop, man.
I'll meet Rob Zombie.
Hey, I fought my 2 hits, but I think
Rob Zombie never gonna stop.
I can't eat acid at fucking 5:30 in the morning on Sunday.
That's what you get the shrooms, dude.
Well, that's my guy at Monaco. He's gonna shoot me a price. Or no, he's gonna let me know when he's coming down next time. And hopefully bring some with. Schwaparama. Schwaparoo. Yes, sir. And he's wanting to make some. He asked me if I was interested, and I told him I'm not trying to make much money. But I said I do like to eat, and I like to have stuff. Is Rob Zombie on the fuck? Huh? What does it? Something wrong with you? You don't want to eat pussy? Even girls like to eat it. Well, that's right, but I mean, there's some people that shouldn't. You don't want to be around because they're stank. Right? And that's why, finger banging it first. If it's fucking, if you can smell it when it's coming down your fucking, from your finger all the way up to your nose. Why'd you break that, dude? Reblow it? You're higher and tight. It's what?
Maybe.
Well, why don't you review the cameras, motherfucker? Then you can see.
I ain't no goddamn cameras in here, okay?
Oh.
Cameras in here, but they ain't for to shoot.
Well, if you did, you would have footage. I have footage.
Gee, now, if I have a camera for this shit, hacking 2Gs that I ain't never met before in my life. He was hacking my 2G shit.
2G shit, what's 2Gs was like 2 years ago. I'm a OG.
Don't you know people that hacked into 2Gs?
No, not personally. I don't know no hackers.
Yeah, me either.
I mean, I like code. My son can do code. You know what I mean? Write code.
Like programs?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Basically, that's pretty much it. Yeah, code. Like DOS is the one he does. But anyway,
This is a dilemma. I'm having a fucking dilemma right here that I'm opening my fucking knife the wrong way.
you got it from Wish. That's why you wish they said the right thing.
No, I'm a left-handed.
Oh, bro.
Got a right-handed knife.
I just spilled some shit.
Yeah, see, there goes the cat.
Yeah, how'd you see the cat? The cat was right here. How did you see that shit? You got a camera on me right now. Oh, you know what it was, bro? It wasn't the sealed bag. It was the lid to the. Ah, you're falling. I saved you, Ryan. Are you okay? Look at that. You almost fell down, bro. I saved you. It was the lid to this. You see the chapstick lid? Thorough good chapstick. I dropped the lid. It sounded like a shardation falling. So I jerked the fucking the movable cord here. What?
The lady that I know down in Illinois, that got on the way home. She's like, 'cause she works at this vet, right? She's like, I sent the picture to your phone with me and the canine dog.
What?
I was like, yeah, I left my phone at home. She's like, well, you have to see me and the canine cop. My little buddy canine cop, we get high every day.
Nah. Really? That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah. She's a vet. She got some ketamine.
She is a vet too. She is a vet. When they fucking did that fucking shoot around here, it was her and this other guy and her boyfriend were the only ones that didn't say a fucking word.
They exercise their right to remain silent. That's awesome. That's what people should do. Motherfuckers. I know. That's crazy. I can't believe Johnny Anthony's bounded out.
I'm not in a state of mind to be.
Right?
Not in a state of mind to keep fucking on me right now. I'm a little bit off my rocker these days, Rob.
Well, you already had your ass slid off when I met you, so I don't know. It's accelerating. Right. Full blown. Wide open. Pedal to the metal.
Hey, I told you, what I'll tell you.
You told me that I need to get up and get a lighter. That's what you need to tell me to do. Why don't you tell me to get up and get a lighter? Because I'm sitting here wasting time. Not wasting time listening, but I could take you with. Yeah. It's been like a blur ever since then. I believe you. It's fucking, yeah, it's cold outside, ain't it? Or in there. I thought it was me when I was there. I thought I was a little sissy boy. I forgot I was live streaming. But when you tell people that,